All of us make mistakes. I've made mistakes too. And I need to say this clearly right at the start. You're not a bad person for what you did, but you might be punishing yourself like you are. And those are two completely different things. Today, we are going to talk about that gap, the one between I did something wrong and I am something wrong. Because most of us are living in the second one, and nobody ever told us we don't have to. You know, the one, I mean, not the dramatic stuff, something it's small, a thing you said, a way you treated somebody, a version of you weren't proud of. And here's what I want you to notice: that moment doesn't show up randomly. You know, it will show up at 1 a.m. when you are tired, when your guard is down, when there is nothing else to distract you from it. And that's not a coincidence. That's your nervous system using only quiet moment it gets to ask you finally deal with something. Remember, you're not broken for remembering it. You are being asked to look at it differently at this time. And I really need you to hear this part. Guilt says I did something bad. Shame says I am something bad. Guilt is actually healthy. It means you have values. It means you care about your impact on people. Good. That's not the problem. Here, the shame is the problem. Shame takes one thing you did, one moment, one decision on a bad day, and it turns into your entire identity. And here's what I see all the time: people thinking they are carrying guilt for years. They are not. They are carrying shame, and they are calling it guilt because shame feels too scary to name it out loud. So, why does brain keep going back? Why does it loop the same scene over and over? Because it's trying to fix it. It's trying to replay it enough times so that you can have a different ending. It won't have a different ending. I know, I'm sorry. But here's the real reason it hurts so much. In that moment, you saw a version of yourself you didn't recognize, someone unkind, selfish, or scared. And it didn't match actually to the personality that you are. And that get between that you are and that you were for a few minutes, that's painful. Not the mistake, the gap. Here's something nobody tells you: holding on to that guilt, it's not making you a better person. It's not making you more careful or kinder or more self aware. It's just making you tired. And frankly speaking, I think some of us hold on to it because it feels like punishment. Like if we suffer enough, it's better. But it's not. The person from that moment doesn't hurt any less because you're beating yourself up about it years later. The only person still paying for it is you. And remember, you have paid enough. So, what do you actually do with this? Here's what helped me. And it sounds simple, but stay with me. Picture that version of you, the one from that moment. Now, picture it if a friend came and confessed the exact same thing. What would you tell that person? Is that person terrible forever? Or would you say that was just one moment and you can just let it go? You know who you are. Definitely, you would say the second thing every single time. So, why the first version only applies to you? If there is something you are carrying, I'm not telling you to drop it today. Just try to hold it differently. Hold it in the way you had hold it for someone you love. And that's it. Just do that today. And I will see you soon again on Silence Between Coffee.